CryptoSLO, cryptocurrency news and investing.
CryptoSLO with more crypto gains. What's going on tonight? Today we are talking about keeping your NVIDIA cards profitable. Recently, with mining profits being way down to about $1 or something, $7 to $11 a card, it's getting pretty tough to keep these babies turned on. But anyways, recently with the announcement that ETH Classic was being added to Coinbase, I started looking into it, and really it's actually a very profitable coin to mine right now, especially if you have 1080s. And the reason, obviously, it's not new news, but using the ETH enlargement pill, you do get a considerable bump in your hash rate. And just to kind of demonstrate this, if we go to what to mine, okay, and we check my 1080 Ti's, calculate, we get 93 mega hash. This puts us on ETC at $3.29. Now, ironically, it's one of the most profitable coins to mine without boosting it. But right here you see 0.1861 rewards based on that setup. Now, here's the thing. I've run it and I've done some testing. I did 70% power with plus 500 to 700 on the memory. I messed with it. 700 really kind of makes the system unstable and kind of freezes up. I was running it like 600. At 550, I can still do other tasks on the computer, but at anything above that, it gets a little sketchy if I'm doing trying to complete other tasks on my computer if I'm not just mining at the time. So just to give you an idea, I was hitting over 50 mega hash on my 1080 Ti's and in the 30s somethings with my 1080, and I was getting about 130 mega hash. And as you can see, that puts my profit at $4.58 versus $3.29. So that's like 25 to 30% more money by running the ETH enlargement. And I let it run all last night. It seems to be pretty stable. Have no complaints. Originally I was using it wrong because I was using that rev a command and I just did not see a boost. But anyways, getting started with ETH Classic, I went ahead and I'm using the Exodus wallet for now, and I downloaded the ETH enlargement. Now, what I will say is finding a pool and getting the miner was a little frustrating. I know a lot of people around here have been mining ETH for a while, so it's probably not a big deal to them. But if you come from using Enemy Miner and you're up and running in 5 minutes, I just found it a little more difficult to get the configuration file set up properly. When I was on ethermine.org, the link they give you was for version 10 of the Claymore miner. So that's an old one, and I had trouble. I could not get it to work. The latest version is 11.8, and I'm going to have all these links down here so you can get up and running as fast as possible, and even my BAT file for the configuration. But if you're running 1080s, that's really where you're going to get the profits by getting ETH Classic. And like I said, I really like that they're getting added to Coinbase. Looking at the charts, this coin was well into the 40s really before much of anything was happening with it, and it was still doing pretty great. Here it was recently in the 20s, 36 on the moon phase, of course, 42. But oh wow, 1752. That's a nice little bump. Nice. I got in a little lower than that. So anyways, this is very profitable to mine right now. And like I said, even if you're not going to keep it, you know, this is the best thing you can point your NVIDIA cards at right now. I'm using the Claymore miner. I'm mining on Nanopool, and I'll have a link too where you can kind of browse the pools, but the configuration settings and stuff kind of vary from pool to pool, so it can make it a little difficult to understand. I like Nano. It was directly, like, the payout was on point with what, you know, what to mine said I was going to get based on my hash rate. So no complaints there. And you know, let's get those coins, man. This thing is really bumping along nice. Almost 1756. Get those gains. You know, especially with Raven being down lately, that was the hot coin there for a while. You know, I like to mine it, but right now it just really doesn't make sense to mine it. It's not as profitable. So maybe mine your Ethereum Classic and then buy your Raven if you're trying to be in accumulation mode with Raven. So that's tonight's video. Get mining that ETC, and we'll talk to you soon. This is CryptoSLO. If you're not talking gains, then we're not talking.